So, what do you think?
This place is quite remarkable. It's certainly brighter than the Batcave.
I wish Bruce could see this. It's not the manor, but I think he'd like it.
I know he would. Because this is your home.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. But Bruce never gave up, and neither will we.
Protecting Gotham is a difficult endeavor. One that Bruce knew you would face. So, he made sure that you would have everything you'd need to succeed.
Of course he did.
Playing with a ghost, Alfred?
You might say that. I'm finishing my last game with Bruce. I couldn't save our board from the manor, but I do have our notes. We tracked each move. To continue the game if one of us was ever away.
Are you winning?
Playing as Bruce, I can't see how he loses.
Bruce is dead. Maybe he wins your game, but without him, we've lost.
I'm not so sure about that.
Not so sure he's dead?
Not so sure we've lost. Bruce played an important role, but he never saw himself as the only piece in play.
Batman would find a different way in. So, Robin should too. Looks like Clock King's on timeout. Captain Boomerang's Boomerang. He really didn't have the most original name, did he? U.S. tax code. Doing some light reading, Penguin? A Cobblepot coin. I wonder if they were ever in circulation.
Hello? Someone there? Trespasser! He can't be here! Don't let him get away!
Guess I need to get creative.
That door's sandalwood. Custom job. Fixing it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Sorry, forgot I had a door. But now that I'm here...
Smile. Viral video of you assaulting a reformed citizen is the last thing you need right now.
Well then, do us both a favor. Tell me why you served your time when your friends didn't have to. Do you just like prison?
Someone's done their homework.
I want to know who's handing out the get-out-of-jail-free cards.
If you really want to go down this rabbit hole, you need to know there's no coming back from it.
That won't stop me.
I'm gonna spell this out for you. With the bat gone, you're not worth my time. Get lost. Beat it.
Belfry, no luck with Penguin. Whatever he knows, he's not sharing.
All right, come back to the Belfry and we'll regroup.
Will do. See you soon.
Got new intel for the evidence board.
Penguin wouldn't talk to me. People still treat me like I'm just a sidekick.
You may be surprised to learn Batman struggled with similar challenges early in his career. So for a time, he focused his energies elsewhere in the city. When word of his work got out, people were more inclined to cooperate.
The city. We've been so focused on Batman's last case, we've let the rest of Gotham slide.
Gotham may not know Batman is gone, but it certainly feels his absence. There has been a marked increase in gang-related crime.
Along with whatever Penguin's really up to. Maybe if we interfere with his businesses, and that of a few others, he'll feel more talkative.
You've also received messages from Lucius Fox and Detective Montoya. They may be able to help.
Thanks, Alfred. Guess it's time for this bat to spread his wings.
Not only a bat, Master Tim. A robin. An encrypted message from Fox Tekka.
It's Lucius. Sorry I've been a ghost since the funeral, but I just realized I forgot to send flowers. If you're ever in the neighborhood, let's meet in my building. I'd like to give you them in person.
Lucius Fox wants to give us flowers. Does he know couriers exist?
Knowing Lucius, I suspect he has something far more useful for us. When you reach Fox Tekka, head straight to the roof.
Quiet night tonight. Robin. Not the person I was expecting to meet, but I suppose Batman trusts you?
He has good things to say about you, which is why I think we could make a good team. How can I help?
Well, since we lost Gordon, some cops are back to playing dirty again. Kane doesn't like it, but she's not doing much to stop it either.
I guess there will always be corruption in Gotham.
I know Batman was helping Gordon clean up the force, but now any cops who used to be on Gordon's team are getting their asses handed to them. The gangs are ambushing them because they won't take bribes, And dispatchers are giving them the worst assignments because they make trouble for everyone else.
And they won't stop until the good ones are all gone.
Look, I hate to ask, but can you keep an eye on cops when they're facing off against the gangs? I know a lot of my fellow officers have issues with vigilantes, but they need the help.
Batman wouldn't have made it this far without the help of good officers like you and Gordon. So I'll do it. And who knows? Maybe this will help us make more friends in the GCPD.
Thanks. I'll try to get you some resources to help you protect everyone in Gotham, not just us.
You can count on me. Heck of a view, huh, Mr. Fox?
You trying to give me another heart attack? Batman taught you everything, huh?
Did get an A on sneaking up on old guys. It doesn't feel like the same Gotham without Batman watching over it all. He always seemed like he was in 5 places at once.
You're getting there. The bat doesn't fall far from the belfry. From what I've seen, anyway.
Thanks, I think.
Don't thank me yet. Your mentor and I always knew that something like this could happen. When I left Wayne Tech, we kept some research going. There are a lot of eyes on you now. No one's looking at Foxteca. As long as I got a breath between the gills, you'll still have everything you need to carry on Batman's legacy. Speaking of which...
Is this the flowers?
It's Luke's design. A custom bird to help you get around a little quicker. Hefty enough to support exactly one hero.
With this, the whole city will be at my fingertips.
Now you can thank me.
Thank you, Lucius. Eee.
Over here.
That drone is a thing of beauty, Mr. Fox. I can't wait to try it. So, how does it work?
You're getting ahead of yourself. Before you can use the bird, you'll have to clear a path for it.
Dang it, I should have known there'd be a catch.
Lately, the GCPD's not content to have jackboots on the ground. They've launched a network of surveillance drones to patrol the skies. If they're looking for you when you try to get airborne,
I'll probably get shot down. What do I do?
a creative programmer could convince those drones to overlook certain targets. But for that to work, close-up scans would be required.
So if we can rewrite the drone's programming, I'll be a free bird, so to speak.
The cops have the city divided into sectors, with a set of drones watching over each one. Until you scan all the drones in a sector, consider it a no-fly zone.
Which means I'm grounded until the drones are taken care of.
I'll send you the location of the first one so you can get to work.
We have reports of gang activity.
straight to Blackgate. There we go. Nice. Just what I was looking for. Here we are. Their odds weren't too good to begin with.
We have reports of known criminals moving cargo.
After all the trouble we went through to get this organ. We're supposed to be professionals. Stop complaining.
Where could it be? Better make sure they don't spot us. That's gonna hurt for a while. You'll have to try harder than that.
They spotted us. Get rid of the evidence.
That could have gone better. I mean for you.
Don't just stand there.
Nope.
Robin's back again. This'll settle the score. Okay, that's not fair. He's on the run.
Forget it.
He's back.
Belfry, know where I can find some place cold to put this?
Dr. Tompkins is en route to meet you.
Do you have an appointment? I'm kidding. Come here.
Dr. Tompkins, I believe this organ is for you.
Nothing surprises me anymore with these gangs. Thanks for the delivery. I've got a medical team lined up who can use it.
I have to admit, I didn't think I'd be transporting organs today. We've put a lot of pressure on Penguin, Belfry. It's time to pay him another visit.
Watch yourself. Oswald's a businessman. He wouldn't help us if he didn't get something out of it.
I'm sorry about this.
He's one of ours.
We've got an intruder here.
fascinated me.
We gotta turn it around.
Not a chance.
So you can use a door after all.
When the mood strikes me.
They're listening. You may have questions, but I can think of a few reasons not to answer them. I had that touched up recently. Sadly, my usual guy wasn't available. I never liked that thing. Clashes with the rest of the decor. I'm not even sure where it's from. Illumination is important, especially at my age. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Good. Now do me a favor, boy, and fetch that bottle of Space Eye. You can watch me drink it while we talk.
Every rich criminal I've looked into gets out of doing time at Blackgate. Why'd you serve yours?
They were favored. I wasn't.
Favored by who?
But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth. From the Powers Club.
Yep. Where the super rich go for shits and giggles. Might be worth a peek. Personally, I stay far away from that raptor's nest.
But you're fine sending me there.
I lost years of my life to Blackgate. You go do what you do best. Just don't tell them I sent you.
Belfry, did you get that?
Sounds like Penguin's feeling oddly helpful. Think he's trying to set you up?
That seems likely. But if Penguin believes the Court of Owls is real?
Belfry here. You want to do me a favor and check in on Alfred? He went out a while ago and he hasn't called.
Again? Maybe he's just sick of us.
Another meeting with Jacob Kane. He said he wanted to walk.
This late? He knows how dangerous this city is.
That's what I said. And he called me a mother hen. Anyway, someone should check on him.
Read my mind. There you are, Alfred.
Colonel Kane.
Sergeant Pennyworth. I'm sorry I had to push our meeting so late. Work never seems to stop in this city.
Oh, I can certainly relate. The paperwork hasn't let up since Bruce's passing.
Yeah. I still can't believe it.
Burying Bruce was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Do you remember what I told you after Martha and Tommy?
You said, life matters when death matters.
We take the living for granted until they're gone. I don't know what the Wayne Foundation will do without Bruce.
I trust Master Grayson has been helpful as you adjust?
Yeah, he sure has. Dick had his first investor call the other day. I'm surprised how well he did.
Every day I find...
You geezers escaped from the old folks' home. Don't you know it's dangerous out here at night?
Every day I find new reasons to be proud.
Empty your pockets or I empty the gun. You know what? Never mind.
Quite the about-face.
That punk didn't know who he was messing with. Come inside. We'll have a drink, catch up.
Don't have to twist my arm. Let's not be long, though. I wouldn't want anyone to worry.
Belfry, find anything useful on the court?
The court is an old folktale. The stuff circus people love. Legend has it they're an elite society that runs the town in secret.
Controlling the city, huh? If they're for real, they're super good at keeping it secret.
If there's any truth to these court stories, they could be behind all those releases from Blackgate. And those cases go back hundreds of years.
Got it. Hopefully the Powers Club can tell us more. Belfry, I've reached the Powers Club. It looks older than Gotham, and even less friendly.
That mansion is extremely old. With all the renos over the years, any blueprints we have are going to be almost useless.
So we have no idea what to expect. Great. I'm inside.
Be careful. Let us know if you find anything.
Spotted a patrol.
They told you to take an extra long lunch too, huh?
I'm not complaining. Nice to get a break once in a while.
So what do you think the poor bastard did?
What poor bastard? As far as I know, I just got a longer break.
Hold it! Where do you think you're going?
Now that that's done, time to explore. AR shows a clear trail of blood. Wonder if there's anything else to see. There's something hidden under the floor. The hatch is wired to a network. There must be some way to activate it.
Tell me about it. I hear people go in and never come out.
Great, that's the last thing I needed to hear. I'll be glad when my shift's over.
Hidden in plain sight. Success!
They said we'd be working at a club. This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
It's a gentleman's club. Whatever that
Just saying, I was hoping... Chasing down!
I knew that book didn't look right. A hidden staircase. Wonder what else they're hiding. Found a hidden staircase, Belfry. I'm going to find out where it leads. Great. Lost comms. Enable logging mode. Something tells me we're going to want to record what's down here. The blood stops at the wall. That's weird. No obvious way through here. There has to be more to this. Okay, that did something.
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us, one and all. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said. them, when a cannon strikes you dead.
Why is he here?
I know you can't hear me now, Belfry. But when you can, Penguin was telling the truth. The Court of Owls is real. Let's see how deep this goes.
Maneuvering around that green boy was such a waste. So many things we could have done.
His death has cleared the way for our new acquisition.
Good. However, do try to be careful where you let them dig, my dear. As for that other issue,
We've already bribed the senators. I've been assured your bill will pass early next month.
wonderful. I abhor dealing with filth.
I'm sorry, man. We need to get you to safety.
Scarier than flies scratching at the walls. They're all soft.
Guess I have no other choice but to go through them.
No one gets through. The ceremony can't be delayed. You don't need to tell me that twice. This is our chance to impress the boys. Kill the intruders first. Then you can think about the rewards.
This is a lot of blood. More than most people can spare. I hear someone. He's still alive.
Wait up! Forgive me! I made a mistake! It won't happen again! Please!
Death to the traitor! And death to the trespasser! Despicable scum! Kill them!
The voice of the court comes. He will dictate the punishment.
The court cannot forgive your failure. You will atone with blood.
Don't do this. I won't do anything!
And you, Vermin, do not belong here. The last time an intruder set foot here was more than a century ago. The punishment for this insult remains the same.
These are all bones. Oh, God. There must be hundreds of bodies down here. This dress sleeve is wild. Straight out of a movie. Or museum. It must be maybe 100 years old.
Glad to have you back online. What happened? Are you all right?
It's a long story. The people we're up against are not messing around. I'll tell you more when I get back.
Copy that. See you soon.
Did you know that Bruce was looking into the court?
I didn't. There were few things he kept from me, but this was unfortunately one of them.
For me too.
We managed to log some voice recordings of the court, but they're difficult to make out.
You sure? You just forget they play.
Tim.
You know, you weren't the first Robin, kid.
Or the second.
A bunch of files got corrupted. I'll run some diagnostics, see what I can recover.
Let's see if Master Bruce left us any more clues.
Margie, the tattooed lady, would tell us stories about the court back at Haley's Circus. Used to say they were watching and they'd steal us away if we gave a bad performance. Always assumed it was just circus legend.
Not at all. There are a number of references to the court in Gotham's history, but nothing concrete. I can't authenticate any of these sources.
Supposedly some wingnut wrote a tell-all book about them. But it's a legend in and of itself, so...
Shame, really. Such a work would have made a wonderful addition to the library.
The earliest version of the court rhyme is from the 1700s.
And says they're after the Fountain of Youth.
Seem pretty kill-happy for people who want eternal life.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. There were a lot of bodies in that pit.
And one of them was holding this. Might open something useful.
Our scans revealed an isotope embedded in the metal. It definitely has a match.
It's a key.
So? Let's find the door.
Just point me in the right direction, Belfry.
By cross-referencing the isotope in the key with Gotham architecture records, we've managed to narrow it down to a location. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Nice. Thanks, Belfry. Belfry, I'm here. Commencing operation, find a secret door.
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court rhyme. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Hopefully it's that literal. Ominous and glowing. There's something about this door that makes me think it's the one. Be ready for anything, Robin. I'm in, Belfry. It's spooky in here, like a lair. No sign of anyone.
Strange location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
I'll see what I can find. Moreno. I feel like I know that name. Belfry, we have an open case file on the Moreno murder. Can you look it up?
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
It was the Court of Owls. I'm going to look around for more information. Belfry, looks like the court gave a purge order for the Chelsea Tunnel.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
That seems convenient. The Court of Owls must have something hidden down there. Heading that way now.
Take care, and keep us updated.
Belfry, I'm in the tunnel. Looks like they hit some kind of chasm during construction. Chances are we'll lose comms down there. I'll check in as soon as I can.
I'll wait for your update.
Some kind of mining operation. What is going on here? How many of you are there? Whatever they're after must be pretty valuable to put all this work in. I hope the recorder's getting all this. Holes in the rock. They've extracted something from it. Extraction room. That should do. Gathering samples is the best part of my job. These samples have got to tell me something about what's going on here. Dionysium. That sounds made up. Let's see what it can tell us back at the Belfry. That should get me out of here.
So you're still alive. It's clear you don't understand your place. We earned our power. We shaped Gotham into the great city she is today. We are the protectors, not you. You're just bats. And owls devour bats.
I think I'm just about done with Talons, thank you. Now where am I? Door's blocked. Probably by debris from the cave-in. One foot in front of the other, Robin. I don't suppose that's the way out. Belfry, can you hear me?
We seem to have you back, Robin. Are you all right?
I'm fine, but there is so much to report. The court is mining this strange element I've never heard of. Hello? Are you still there? Belfry!
You take forever to do the simplest of tasks. We have things to discuss. Come find me.
The Court of Owls is watching. From inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow. And they rule you. One and all.
The nursery rhyme was scary enough. How long have you known the court's real, Talia?
When I was still part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
They're mining an element called Dionysium. Its makeup is similar to Lazarus Pit samples.
A foul substitute for the true miracle. A contaminated extract. For centuries, the court has been looking for a fountain of youth. Instead, they found the makings of undying monsters.
The Talons. So they're using Dionysium to make soldiers. I wonder why the League doesn't give the court the good stuff. They would probably pay a lot for a Lazarus Pit.
Even in their current debased state, the League would never descend to such banality. And the court's greed and corruption prevent them from ever mastering the secrets of the Lazarus Pits.
I mean, the League creates monsters too. Look at your father.
Oh, those are some harsh words. Would you say your friend Jason is a monster as well?
Of course that was you. Jason never asked you to bring him back like that, Talia.
I suppose gratitude was too much to expect in exchange for another stab at life.
You wouldn't dare use the word gratitude if you knew what he's been through.
With Bruce gone, the court's operation grows. The League of Shadows will raze Gotham to the ground unless you silence the court.
So if we take down the court, the League will just let Gotham be? Without Batman, everyone's making their moves. I'm just wondering what yours is.
I'll do what I can to distract the League. And your path to the Court of Owls will be clear.
This must be how Montoya feels. Hey, Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. According to the city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the Cauldron was completed.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of. Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus Pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
So, what is a Talon exactly? Some kind of feral zombie assassin?
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
I recognize a voice. The older woman is Constance Cobblepot, I'm fairly certain.
And the others?
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
In person? Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun, but how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
With so many of Gotham's elite together, security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
Hand me that coolant.
Did it hurt, Jason?
When I fell from heaven?
When you came back to life, did the Lazarus pit hurt?
It changed me. Hey, Lazarus isn't gonna bring Bruce back, Tim.
Who's to say he doesn't want us to try?
Okay. Bruce isn't this bike. You can't just change everything out and expect things to work like they did.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Try grieving.
Don't forget that you have a rendezvous with Mr. Hendricks.
Cool. Thanks, Belfry. The court took Hendricks.
We've had reports of gang activity.
I hope that's Hendricks.
We need officers near the Gotham Naval Research Facility.
If the court's here, I bet Hendricks is somewhere close.
Brothers, fighting for a piece. The court sees you, brother.
Well, they seem eager.
It's alive. You have company to deal with. Show him no I'm guessing. You are outmatched. I'm okay in here.
Here they come again.
I had a feeling this day was coming. You wouldn't believe the things that I heard at the hotel.
The court seems really big on secrecy.
Shit, they're real? That explains the masks. Look, one of my guys was feeding them info. And you know what? You should probably have all the same intel too.
Wow, that's exactly what we needed. Thanks.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
Belfry, Hendricks gave me a data drive after getting rescued.
Excellent. Please return to the Belfry so we can evaluate next steps.
I've uploaded the data we got from Hendricks. It should be ready soon. I've seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck on a case. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I can't figure out how it connects.
You've never had to fight the League, have you? Ra's was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption all over the world.
His philosophy, if you want to call it that, is that he should destroy things to build them back up. He's wiped out multiple cities over the centuries.
He set his sights on Gotham. Batman stopped him. He was impressed, so he named Bruce his heir.
That suddenly, even though Bruce said no thanks.
But it meant Ra's left Gotham alone. That is until he showed up and... Bruce.
Talia says Ra's was behaving erratically when he died.
Yeah. I put money on that not being the whole story.
Hang on. What if our starting point is earlier? Batman died while he was investigating the Court of Owls.
You think Ra's found out about it? But why come after his heir?
Ra's cares about two things: rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus Pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create talents...
Ra's blows a gasket, steps in himself. Things escalate. Both he and Bruce end up dead.
And without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Ra's to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop them from attacking the court.
Gotham City becomes ground zero for a goddamn war.
And no Batman to save it.
I guess that's our job now.
Yeah. It is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court, and we keep the League away from Gotham.
I really miss him.
Excellent. The drive Mr. Hendricks provided us contains exactly what we need. I've set up a safe house for Mr. Hendricks. His original one was compromised, but he'll be all right now.
Glad to hear it.
Belfry, I've reached the Orchard Hotel.
The balcony door should be open. That's your entry point.
Balcony? You booked the fancy suite.
It was the closest one to the ballroom. I thought you'd appreciate the proximity.
You know I do. Belfry, I'm inside the orchard.
You could probably eavesdrop from the ballroom if you can find a good vantage point. Just make sure no one sees you.
That must be the ballroom. No way am I waiting in line.
Everyone who matters in Gotham is here, and I have to be on my best behavior or I'll screw things up for both of us.
Yeah, that's exactly it. How'd you know?
Because you said the same thing to me last year, and the year before that, and the year before that.
This must be the entrance. Why else would they put this here?
Again with your stupid theory? You saw the elevator. The hotel doesn't have a 13th floor.
I'd better not interrupt them. Belfry, the security systems should be down now.
Nice. Don't forget, those guards are court members, so punch away.
Show yourself, you coward!
There's my way in. Belfry, I'm about to enter the ballroom.
Nice.
Let's see what Gotham's elite have to say for themselves.
Ready to record. Go get him.
I thought I told you that formal wear was required this evening. This is formal wear.
Did you sign the guest book? How could I not? I've got people to impress. Did you see some of the names in there?
I did. Senators, judges, CEOs, even the mayor's here.
Have you been to the hotel's east staircase?
The one they sealed off? I hear it's haunted.
That's what I heard too. Strange noises, almost cries, and scratches in the walls. Ugh. Did you hear about Langstrom's assistant?
He deserved to be let go. Just like Kirk, people forget their place.
The voice remembers.
Got some matches here. No sign of the voice yet.
Is this all they could muster for the great Bruce Wayne? It's embarrassing. When I go, it'll be a spectacle. Fireworks, dancers, ice sculptures, the works.
Look at this. Even in death, Wayne tries to outdo us.
Let him have his final hurrah. After tonight, it won't be a problem.
You're right. His death ought to be a celebration.
What do you think this is?
Couple matches. These people are something else.
What do you mean he won't see me? I'm the goddamn mayor!
I'm afraid his schedule won't permit it.
You tell Colonel Kane that I won't be frozen out. My office demands respect.
Of course it does, Mayor Sai. I'll relay your message. Hard to believe Bruce Wayne is gone. I know. I was hoping to be his date this year.
Business is good. Great, even. Who would have thought this would give the rest of us such a kick in the pants?
Sorry to interrupt, but it's time.
Of course. We'll have to continue this later.
Found you.
your attention. It is my absolute pleasure to present our host for the evening.
Host? In an owl mask? $10 says that's the voice of the court.
Thank you all for the warm welcome. But tonight is not about me. We are here to remember one of Gotham's greatest sons, Bruce Wayne. Now, you all knew the Playboy. I knew his charity. A brash defender of Gotham's best. Though he's gone now, Bruce's contributions to this city will be felt for decades to come. This is for you, Bruce. The last of our precious Wayne family. You've helped us in ways you never realized. And may we, the surviving families of Gotham, strive to live up to your inimitable legacy.
Holy voice of the court. We have a match.
Good. Stay on him. We need to find out who he is.
Sir, the labs are requesting more Dionysium to meet their production deadline.
I'm aware. Arrangements are being made. Let them know that I expect the quota to be met. No excuses.
Thank you, sir.
Are the arrangements made?
If it pleases the court.
Excellent. I'll see you downstairs.
Voice got in an elevator, and now I can't track him.
Yep, I've lost the signal here too. Looks like he was between two floors when it went out.
Robin, we just found a hidden 13th floor in the hotel blueprints. Maybe that's where the voice went.
Maybe this haunted stairwell leads to Lucky 13. Belfry, I'm on the 13th floor and found a court door. This has to be it.
Understood. Tread carefully.
Secret floor. What are they hiding here?
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls.
Now, if I was the voice of the court, where would I be? Belfry, any idea where I should start looking? Belfry? Oh, of course there's no comms. That would be too easy.
What might be trying to sneak up and strike?
Well, this is interesting.
Vigilante!
Guess that meeting's over. I wonder what they were looking at.
An operation was compromised. Found to be moonlighting for cockroaches. We eliminated him. Our allies...
So the court killed Langstrom for working for someone else. If this recording isn't enough for a conviction, I don't know what is.
But there's still plenty to clean. Destroy everything. Make it so Langstrom never existed.
So many names. High-profile murders, missing persons. Langstrom's on here. Is this a list of court targets?
Loyal to the court.
He's down! Be careful! That can't...
A history of Gotham architecture. Did the court have a hand in all these buildings? Definitely on the right track. By controlling these buildings, the court also controls the different power structures in Gotham. No wonder they're so powerful.
Of course. I should have known it was you. It's high time we talk.
I thought you wanted to talk.
Go to the painting. So you made it here, all by yourself.
You're trying to destroy Gotham. I can't let that happen.
Destroy Gotham? No, we're trying to save her. Preserve her glory. I understand now the potential you could have to do the same.
You talk like you weren't just another villain, hiding behind a mask.
The only one hiding behind a mask is you, Tim.
Jacob Kane? How? How do you know?
I know. Just like I knew my nephew Bruce was out there, keeping the peace in his armored pajamas. Don't worry, I didn't tell anyone. Call it loyalty to Martha.
We all live double lives, trying to shelter the city from chaos. It's just, our court is quieter about it.
The people of Gotham aren't puppets. When they find out you're pulling their strings, they're not gonna like it.
Yeah, Batman would probably say the same thing in your position. That's why I never told Bruce about the court.
We have the same ends, the same enemies.
It's madness. You're not serving us.
Except Robin doesn't kill people.
A difference in tactics, I'll admit.
For protectors of Gotham, you sure murder a lot of your friends. Kirk Langstrom, his assistant?
Those who betray us will suffer for it. Langstrom betrayed the court.
Bruce used his fortune to fight for this city. You fight for yourself. He never would have stood for this.
Do not use my nephew against me.
I mourn Bruce. I want answers for his death, just like you.
I'm nothing like you, Jacob.
Understood.
I protected Bruce, but I won't protect you. If you won't join us, I'm afraid you'll have to join Langstrom.
Security breach. We're under attack in the ballroom. They came out of nowhere.
Clearly, I have bigger problems right now.
Just stay out of my way. You won't like what happens next.
Oh no. I should get back to the ballroom.
doing here?
No, please, don't!
No. Belfry, we have some new guests at the party. They look like the lead.
Understood. Paramedics have been called.
Looking for trouble, Vigilante? You got this!
The League's just killing everyone.
time to fight.
Suggest a quick exit.
Montoya, it's Robin.
I take it you heard what happened at the hotel.
I was inside. I saw everything.
Yeah? Then care to tell me who the hell those assassins were?
The League of Shadows, they're a secret organization that... Actually, I'll just send you our files. You'll see.
The slaughter of some of our best and brightest at the Orchard Hotel is a new low for the city of Gotham. It is time for the real heroes, the GCPD, to step up and restore order in our city. To take it back.
Yeesh. Surprisingly, Commissioner Kane isn't a match for any of the voices we collected. Hey!
She may not be a court member, but the commissioner could still be helping them. She did marry Jacob.
Catherine is probably not aware of her husband's secret. I know Jacob well, and have never had even the slightest suspicion.
Colonel Asshole fooled everyone. Even Bruce.
The other people we matched at the ball. John Wycliffe, Isabella Haas, Maria Powers.
All killed at the hotel by the League.
Colonel Kane's the only member we know survived for sure. And probably Old Lady Cobblepot. She's unaccounted for.
And the court is clearly much bigger than Jacob Kane and Constance Cobblepot.
The almighty voice was right, you know. No one will believe a nursery rhyme's been pulling Gotham's strings for so long.
But people will believe that Jacob Kane conspired to murder Langstrom. We have the evidence to prove it. Let's get this to Detective Montoya. See if it's enough for her to build her case.
I'll be sure to include our list of known members, dead or otherwise.
We need to be careful about this. Jacob will be waiting for us to try something.
Someone should talk to Talia. The Court and the League are clearly out to kill each other.
And let's be ready when we're caught in between them.